$6.5 billion. That's how much venture capital flooded into African startups in a single year. A tsunami of money reshaping the continent, but is it a blessing or a bubble? From bustling Lagos tech hubs to the Kenyan Savannah, we'll uncover the stories behind the headlines. The risks, the rewards, and the revolution transforming Africa's future, one bite at a time. Africa. For centuries, the narrative told about this continent has been one of struggle, of lack, of dependence. A narrative carefully crafted and relentlessly amplified. But beneath the surface, a new story is being written. A story of innovation, resilience, and unprecedented growth, driven by a force often overlooked, African tech. For too long, the ingenuity of this continent has been stifled, its potential deliberately obscured. But that's changing. From Nairobi's Silicon Savannah to Cape Town's vibrant tech hubs, a revolution is underway, fueled by a generation determined to solve Africa's challenges with African solutions. Think of fintech solutions bridging the gap in access to financial services for millions. Imagine agritech platforms empowering smallholder farmers with real-time data and market access. Consider health tech innovations delivering vital healthcare to remote communities. This is the reality on the ground, a tapestry of technological advancements woven by brilliant minds. The raw numbers tell part of the story. Mobile penetration rates are soaring, internet access is expanding, and the digital divide is shrinking, opening up a world of opportunities for entrepreneurs and innovators. But the true impact stretches far beyond connectivity. It empowers. It connects. It transforms. And the world is starting to take notice. Investors, both local and international, are finally recognizing the immense potential of the African tech ecosystem. Venture capital funding has been steadily climbing for years, and in it hit a record high. But get this. This isn't small money we're talking about. This is game-changing. The amount of funding poured into African tech startups in a single year eclipsed an astonishing $6.5 billion. The numbers are impressive, yes. But they are just that, numbers. Cold figures on a balance sheet. To truly understand the weight of this African tech revolution, we need to understand the why does this burgeoning ecosystem matter now? Why does moment feel so pivotal? The hunger for alternative financial systems in Africa is palpable. Look at Nigeria. A nation grappling with currency devaluation, inflation that bites deep, and a deep distrust in traditional banking institutions. It's a perfect storm. And out of that storm has emerged something extraordinary. Nigeria is the second largest Bitcoin market on earth. Yes, you heard that correctly. Second only to the United States. And this isn't just casual speculation. This is a daily lifeline for millions. Small businesses using cryptocurrency to bypass exorbitant transaction fees. Families receiving remittances directly from relatives abroad, circumventing corrupt intermediaries. Young entrepreneurs building entire companies on blockchain technology, free from the constraints of limited access to capital. And it's not just Bitcoin. The demand for stablecoins, for decentralized finance, for digital assets of all kinds is exploding. It offers something profoundly important to many Africans: control. Control over their money. Control over their futures. Control over their economic destiny. Consider this: in 2022, Sub-Saharan Africa saw a 1,600% increase in crypto adoption year over year. A 1,600% increase. The rest of the world simply isn't seeing growth like this. But even that massive surge undersells a crucial detail. Most peer-to-peer crypto transactions in Africa happen outside of official reporting. Under the radar. Wait. What? The billions of dollars we're talking about are already a gross underestimate. So, $6.5 billion. It's not just a number, folks, it's a seismic shift. It represents dreams validated, potential unlocked, and a continent refusing to be left behind. Think about the young coder in Lagos finally having the resources to build her app. The entrepreneur in Nairobi scaling his clean energy solution across East Africa. The farmer in rural Ghana receiving access to vital market information through a locally developed platform. This investment directly impacts their lives, their families, and their communities. This is about Africans solving African problems, with African ingenuity. It's about building a future where our children don't have to look elsewhere for opportunity. It's about owning our narrative, and shaping our own destiny. Feeling inspired to create and share your own story? Head over to pornoafric.com/shop.html and check out our creator kit, available for just $47. Now you can get involved. Tag someone who needs to hear the African Story Globe Show in Europe, Africa.